A middleweight contest up next. James Kouame, Jonathan Vallee.
Kouame coming out first. Kid's already been around, 6 fights in his career. Vallee is very, he's heavily talked about. People talk about, Vallee has only had 1 fight, but they've had a hard time finding fights for him because his reputation has preceded him. James Kouame here, stepping up. And that experience is definitely going to help him.
The Falcon, however, losses in his last 2 fights. Kind of has his back against the wall. Does that add pressure?
Oh, wow. We saw tonight how well Kevin Walker did. 2 down, so it can definitely be done, and that's what James is looking to do here tonight. But it's tough, you're facing off against a young, highly touted prospect. And somewhere in there, as you're fighting and you're exhausted and you're tired and you're sore, your body's looking... Your body's looking to fight your way through things. Somewhere in the back of your mind, as you're getting submitted or hurt, your brain can subconsciously think, well, I'll get him next time. And Jonathan Vallee's brain has never thought that yet.
And we were talking to Patrick Cote, who is in the corner of Vallee. He says this is a special individual.
There's Mandel Nallo with him too. He's got such great training partners over there at TriStar. And you got Pat in your corner. I mean, this guy's been through the wars, not only in the UFC, but, the guy, how old was he when he faced off against the Tito Ortiz's of the world, That Pat's going to be able to calm anyone down. He's seen it all insanely, if you can believe it. He's told you and I earlier tonight, never been knocked out, never been concussed. Not quite sure he's ever been knocked down, and I'm not sure I've seen it. Can you imagine?
Yeah, amazing. But you look at Vallee, Robin, clearly this guy's a martial artist, trains at a world-class facility, surrounds himself with martial artists, and he has a tattoo of Bruce Lee in his arm.
And if you like Bruce Lee, he was probably the very first mixed martial artist, at least philosophically.
Mesdames et messieurs, le prochain combat est prévu pour 3 rounds de 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the next bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the middleweight division. And this bout is proudly brought to you by Sticky Graphics. Les juges pour ce combat, the judges for this bout, Richard Blouin, Luc Lefebvre et David Terrien. L'arbitre, the third man inside the ring, Eric Philippot. Présentant au premièrement dans le coin bleu, introducing first in the blue corner, il enregistre un poids de 183 livres, weighed in at 183 pounds. Official record, 2 wins with 1 win coming by way of knockout in 5 outings as a professional. He proudly represents TriStar Gatineau from Ottawa, Ontario, James Falcon Kouame. Son adversaire dans le coin rouge, his opponent in the red corner. Official weight, a solid 184 pounds. His professional record, 1 win. 1 win coming by way of knockout. Proudly representing the TriStar Gym. Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles, Messieurs, Joe Vallee!
Bout scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds.
And when James Kouame got the call, or heard, well, we can't find any fights for our guy at TriStar Montreal. At TriStar Gatineau, he's like, I need a fight too.
We are underway. Kouame going in for the kill early.
And Vallee super calm, super relaxed. Watch for Vallee to strike backing up.
And you see Vallee.
They want the double jab, double from Pat. That's what he's calling for. We're talking about Pat never having been knocked down, never having really been hurt. And that confidence or experience has taught him that this is not that dangerous, and he'll pass that vibe on to Vallee. We'll let Vallee have some fun in here.
Slow down a bit.
Love that Kouame comes in on the single that releases it and comes up swinging. Vallee, it's great that he's relaxed, but sometimes you need to be nervous. You need to realize there's danger in front of you.
But do you need to do that in the first 2 minutes of the fight, or can you allow yourself some time to settle down? There's Kouame.
Look how well Vallee hides his head there. You see, it's tucked it right inside the body. Now it's placed deep underneath the belly here. It's not the greatest position for getting up, but look how hidden his head is here. So you can, like you said, kind of calm it down a little bit, settle in. It's like, okay, we're on the ground. I do this every day. Get used to that feeling. And depending on how well he knows Kouame, he may have been ready for the fact that this guy's a quick starter. I was going to try to set up a darce here.
Yes, he is.
Or a gator roll. Let's see if he does roll with this. He's kind of gripping the tricep, not able to get fully inside his arm, so he doesn't have it fully anchored. But we'll see. If he tries to pull the right arm of Vallee in and roll over his left shoulder. The darce really, to fully darce him, he wants to take his left. See, he's got it the other way, more anaconda style, but he can switch back and forth from the two. Now with that position he's in, he can threaten both. Rip the arm through for the darce, or go in the other way for the anaconda. But Vallee will be super familiar with this position. You don't love being in this position when the man has his chest on your back here. So good.
Trying to take the back. There's Kouame, and he does. Nice. Very athletic.
Super. Vallee, look how well he protects himself in there. So intelligent. Moving his head as well.
Back of the head, the referee is saying. Go to the neutral corner.
Will he deduct a point on that?
He's going to move around him right now.
Next time,
I see the pointing with one finger, but I can't tell if, yeah, he did not, although he was pointing with one finger, he was not taking a point. So really the penalty for Kouame there was you lose the position. So he did not, James Kouame didn't really hurt Vallee with those shots in the back of the head, but it was a penalty. And really, in addition to the warning, that penalty was, well, you lost the position.
Which is good. That's a good decision.
Yeah. Legit. So have you traveled through time? It's the third round,
No,
John?
it's not the third round.
I didn't think so. I've been drinking a lot of these Red Bull energy drinks. Sometimes it can mess with your reality and your sense of time. But no, I believe we are 1 minute left in the first round. And for Vallee, he dealt with the pressure, the heat early of James Kouame, and he slowed this fight down a touch, and he's trying to put it into areas, that he controls. His overhooks, just trying to set up knees here.
When you look at the design of James Kouame, you would expect part of the strategy is to try to get this fight into late round 2, round 3.
Yeah, but he is also, in search of that, he does seem to be really redlining, putting his output up really high. So, although he's showing signs that he's in great shape, Vallee's been chilling. Even under pressure, guys kind of throwing punches at the side of your head while you're on the mat, he still was pretty chill. Vallee is going to Pat's going to ask him if he gets through this round and nothing changes here. Pat's going to ask him to start opening up a little bit in this open field, trying to set up his right man. And maybe even now we see a little flurry from him at the end, try to get rolling before the end of this round.
Looking for a spinning technique there. There's James Kouame.
Right there was literally the opportunity that John Vallee was waiting for. Kouame right on his back, him standing over him in open guard, and the horn went instead. Heat early, that was the plan. And it worked. I think that should be enough to get James Kouame round 1. It's about forward movement. Vallee manages the chaos very well, though. You see as he went down on the kick. At the end of round 1, we saw the reverse situation. And these positional controls, although he wasn't able to cleanly hurt Vallee, I think he did more than enough to be ahead on the scorecards after 1 round.
The 2 men ready to start round 2.
Vallee throws the jab hook, and he's now really found his range and timing early here. Whole different guy all ready to start round 2.
Kouame attacking with the round kick to the body. Vallee takes a page out of his opponent's book.
I like Kouame's belief in his tools, you know. He knows who this guy is. They even come from, you know, cousin Jim's, TriStar Montreal and TriStar Gatineau. But he has full belief in all of his offensive weapons here. He's in no way intimidated by Jonathan Vallee.
That low kick by Kouame seemed to affect Jonathan Vallee.
Yeah, they're adding up.
Kouame senses it. I have a feeling he will start to attack the lower extremities.
And if you get your man overthinking those and overreacting, worrying about him so much, it'll open up those big punching combinations. You can see how skilled Jonathan Vallee is, but he has not allowed himself to open up yet through half of this fight. You see how well he understands distance and positioning. Just hasn't started to let it go yet. There's one.
Kouame not concerned at this point. A low blow.
Such a dicey thing, you know. The refs is by the rules, going by the book. He needs to see that. He can't just see you hurt by it, but at the same time, we're human beings. You know, you look in that guy's eyes. I think I didn't see it, but I have no reason to doubt that he got hit there.
There now, Kouame going in. Vallee trapped in the corner.
James Kouame's fight awareness is great. He knows when it's time. You know, he knows when his opportunities arise.
Looking to make his professional MMA record 500 tonight.
There's starting to become opportunities for clean punches for Jonathan Vallee. He has been really trying to set up the picture-perfect shot, the clean shot, the one that gets it done. And as the clock ticks later in a fight, that becomes harder to do sometimes. But that's definitely the plan, is to land one of his crisp ones. But you know, you got Pat Cote in your corner, and Pat would say we just need to keep working.
Another spinning technique by Kouame.
That front leg is out there for Kouame to go after it still. He's done some damage to it. All these timing is excellent. This James Kouame, he just keeps coming. Vallee can now sense in these last couple of minutes that he's got a little more now. At this exact moment in round 2. That takes work, though. You know, missing a giant kick, that's a lot of sugars you burn when you do that. And so this minute is a very important minute for Vallee here. He needs to win this round, absolutely needs to do it, and his leg is getting marched up. But he's going to get this takedown.
Or is he? No, he will not.
He was deep enough in it with his hands joined that if this was baseball, you'd call it an error. There are very few times where you see the opportunity, you're in on it, and the takedown should be completed. But credit James Kouame for stopping it. And this ain't baseball. Vallee's teammate, Roy McDonald, was talking to us the other day about, what if there was no time limits? What if there was no lines? And I said, you wish there was? I said, well, this isn't just pancake in here either. These men are fighting in here. Great stuff from Vallee. He knows he needs these rounds. And I think he knows he's going to need a finish.
Going back to his corner on tender legs.
So I'm just going to keep an eye here, see what I can read lip-wise as I take a look up at Pat Cote. Now, they may be speaking French, in which case I'm shot there, but man, Kouame did a really great job here of handling the range, handling the lead. That was the hardest and heaviest shot of the fight right there. Yeah, they are speaking French over there in Pat's corner, so we're out of luck. Kouame has done a great job of closing the distance during the combinations. Watch Vallee's trying to set up his nice, crisp pound. Look at Kouame's closing distance. Steps out and tries to close. So when somebody's throwing punches at you, your brain is like, oh, it's dangerous, I better get away. But sometimes it's important during that moment to close distance and take distance away from him. That's what James Kouame's done through 2 rounds. Vallee needs a finish, and I think he knows it. We could be wrong. We were wrong earlier tonight on how the judges see it. They're trained to see things, according to the scoring criteria. If you were wondering what Pat said to him, among it would have been, we need volume. Duke Rufus, one of his sayings is that you got to throw numbers out. What number, coach? I don't know. 12? Can you give him 12 shots? Just get busy on it. He's still preciously looking for the perfect chin check, the perfect little shot. It's also tight. This is not the way the script was supposed to go when you're Jonathan Vallee. You're the prospect. You're the guy everyone's been talking about. Nobody's been wanting to fight you.
Right now, he's allowing James Kouame to dictate the tempo. And a head kick.
He has touched him more than a few times already here in round 3. By far his best round. But he's going to need a finish. And whether that finish is going to come by this, smashing him until he falls, or taking him down and trying to use ground strikes or submission attempts, he's got to get a finish here. There's numbers. Best numbers right there. Kouame gave him the big one.
That's right. That one staggered. Vallee. One tough customer.
That is for sure. And he got himself 2 great rounds. And as he's slowing down now, those leg kicks are still in play. And that's been a valuable resource. A bunch of mines he set for this man earlier. Let's go back to it. There it is. But that, if he looks back, if Jonathan Vallee does not get a finish or does not win one of those 2 rounds on the judges' scorecard on this one, if he looks back at this, he and his coaches, the lost opportunity here was the right hand counter to the low kicks. This man has landed all these low kicks and he's never made him pay once through this fight. Let's see how hard it is now to get that right hand when that right leg is all beat up. Get that right hand off. He's trying to draw him in and land the right. He's trying to push him forward. Couldn't get him down. So now he's going to try to draw him in and land the right hand on the way out.
Looking for the left kick to the head.
just trouble finding fights. You're training your brains out at a great gym, developing a reputation and skill and all this stuff. And here you are, a couple of minutes away from maybe losing in your second fight. And now he's going after it.
Accidental low blow.
1 minute and 20 seconds. The clock is ticking at least on our screen. Whether he is confident that time to be stopped with the timekeeper or not, I'm not certain. If our clock is correct, it's 1 minute to finish this. Now again, there's no guarantee that James Kouame took rounds 1, 2, wow, and he's going after it. But you gotta believe if you are Vallee that he did, and you have to fight accordingly, and he is.
Kouame with head movement, avoiding some big punches there. And he's still dangerous here in this third round.
Yes, he is. And so is Vallee. This, you can see how good, we've sensed it, felt it through those first 2 rounds, how skillful that Vallee is, but he hasn't put the trigger till round 3, and is it too little too late? You can see how bad he wants it. He knows what's at stake here. But James Kouame going nowhere and keeps going back to that leg kick.
And another shot to the cup. Clearly Kouame tired, so the kicks that are intended for the midsection sometimes they miss the mark because of exhaustion. And that's it. 3 rounds in the books.
We're gonna see here both guys with their hands in the air. There are arguments in both round 1 and round 2 to make for Jonathan Vallee. My guesstimation on James Kouame taking those rounds is based on what I believe the judges are looking at. We'll see. Obviously, round 3, by far the best round for Jonathan Vallee.
But did the judges see it that way?
Well, we'll see. This is why, guys, we must hate this feeling, standing here unknown, not knowing, already starting to think, what could I have done different? What if only I'd have stopped that one or landed that one? We shall see.
Mesdames, Mesdemoiselles, Messieurs, après 3 rounds, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 intense MMA rounds, we go to the scorecards et nous dirigeons vers les cartes de pointage. Alors, les juges Blouin, Lefebvre et Terrien remettent des cartes de pointage identiques. They scored it the same way, 29-28 for your winner, James the Falcon Kouame.
James Kouame, how are you, sir?
I'm really good, thank you.
That is a very, very skillful prospect, a guy that not a lot of people want to fight at all. And you came in here and you really took it to him in those first 10 minutes. Were you confident that standing and fighting him on the feet was the way to do it?
Yes, when I was training, I put everything in my game plan, and I was like, oh, okay, you're going there, you're going to win, whatever. And I put a hard work. I have to thank all my training instructor, Dan Guillemet, Sansa Bill from Dovres, OSC guys, the big team from Team Evolution Trust I'm in Ottawa, Gatineau, Matt, Chris, all the boys. So thanks you guys, thanks to my family too for the support, and all my friends. I'm looking forward to come back here with another challenge. Thank you.
I got one more question for you, my friend. When you're coming off a couple of losses, what have you done differently to be able to come in here and beat a top prospect like that?
Right now, I feel like I'm a martial artist, and I was not an MMA fighter before. That's why I lost, because I was too kind of like aggressive. So I just learned to speed up things, make it real, more real, more realistic, and obviously it's paying.
Well, you're becoming a great martial artist, my friend, and it was a pleasure to call your fight. Your winner, James Kouame. Congratulations.
James Kouame now 3-3 as a mixed martial arts professional as he hands Jonathan Vallee his first professional loss.